So I want to break open this box and see what it's like. Some more yarn winding action. Let's see if we can turn it up all the way. I'm turning it up all the way. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kay and I'm the owner and creator behind Hat Mess Homemade. If you like crazy crochet content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. Today is Monday, January 5th. It is a new year, a new slate, a new book for a new story. So let's make it a good one this year. First things first, I'm pretty sure my first market will be January 24th of this year. So speaking of, I gotta get some crocheting done because I need to build up a little bit from Fandom Fest. I need to make some bees. I need to make some turtles. Oh, I don't know. Oh, and I definitely need to make some axolotl. So, and as you can see, my shelf is looking a little sad behind me, but we'll get it back, right? And not that I don't have anything, I can still make some stuff. So, my goal for today is to make as many turtles as I possibly can. I mentioned in the last video that I sold, I forget how many I sold, like 10 out of 12, and that was with the misfit ones. So I should have, according to calculations, I should have 2 left. I started making some. I have 3 of these that I'll embroider eyes on later. So I'm up to what, 5? I would like to at least have 10. So I have the regular colored ones. I think I'll make some pink ones, some strawberry ones. Maybe 5 of those. That'll be our game plan for today. And then I need to get started on some more axolotl. I gotta look and see. I want to make pink turtles. I need to make pink axolotls, and I have like no pink. I'll make other color axolotls, but let me tell you, if you're making them, just focus on majority of them pink. I think I looked up like common axolotl colors between Minecraft and like real life, and I came up with like 6 different colors. There is the most popular one is like a light pink color with dark pink gills. I also found, I think it was called golden. A golden axolotl was yellow with orange gills and a tail. And then you have like the rare one is white with the dark pink gills. And then there's like a purpley one with light brown, light green with dark green gills, and then light blue with dark blue. So, and I sold all except for one yellow one. So they all like the colors, those colors, but the most popular one is the pink, the light pink with the dark pink gills. So make a majority of them pink. So my focus for today is to make at least 5 turtles, 5 pink turtles. And then I think I'll try and focus on axolotl. So turtles and axolotl for today. I don't want to get ahead of myself. For this week, I want to focus on turtles, axolotl, and bees. See how many I can get done this week because I think I'm only a couple weeks away. So, on that note, I'm going to get started on some turtles in a second because I want to show y'all something else. For Christmas, my parents got me this electric yarn winder. So I want to break open this box and see what it's like. So come along with me and you'll see how much fun this is to put together. Don't mind me. I don't know where the best place to set this up is, but you got the instructions. All right. Screwdriver with 3 screws. I bet you this is what it gets wound onto. Main piece and then power cord, I guess. So let's see what it's like, I guess. Ugh. All right, this has a little to connect to the table. So let's find a good place. Yes, I know I still have a December calendar on my wall. 2025 is over. Oop, I don't know what I just did. All right, maybe I should open the instructions here and see what we're doing. All right. And then we need this part. Into, okay, what side? This side, I guess. Just to insert this piece. Don't tell me. I gotta put it together with those screws before I put it on the table. Okay. So this goes in here. All right. That's on there. All right, now we're going to put part B. All right. Now we can clamp it onto the desk. All right. So let's find some yarn to try this with. You know me. I am a parfait chunky person. So let's give this a try with some parfait chunky. This is Peacock. So I'm going to save this because I don't know. I know most of these colors because these are my colors, but I don't know this one very well. So thread the yarn through the lowest hole in the yarn guide. All right. So let me show you. We're going to, this is the lowest hole on the yarn guide. So we're going to go up through that hole. Let me turn the page. All right. And then it says lift up the spring and feed the yarn through the groove in the middle. It says to lift the spring, push this. Oh, okay. And then you see the groove in the middle. All right. So let me do that real quick. I'm gonna go through there. And this should go back. Why is it now all of a sudden being funny? Okay. I turned it. Apparently it's got to go a specific way. All right. So that's through the groove. So we got our yarn through there. And then it says continue threading the yarn through the holes and the grooves. So through this one. And then I'm assuming this probably has the same kind of deal. Oops. With a guide. Yeah. So let me do that one real quick. All right. And then we'll go through this last groove and hole. Pull that a little bit. All right, let's see. What else? Tuck the end of the yarn into the slot at the end of the winder shaft. Plug in the power cord, then slowly turn the knob to the right to start the machine. Do not use computers, power banks to power the machine. All right, wall piece acquired. Because, you know, they want you to use a wall piece, not a computer, but this is all they give you. All right, let me plug this in and then we will get to trying it out here. All right, so let's plug her in. All right, and it says to organize the yarn before for a better winding experience. All right, and then I don't know if you can see, I threaded it through the winder part. So it says to slowly turn this knob to the right to start winding. All right, hold on. And that's just me. I'm afraid to turn it on. Make sure the yarn is good and not gonna get stuck. All right, let's go. That's just on. A knot. Yeah, this is definitely something you got to sit and watch because, yeah. All right, let me fix this knot real quick. Let's try this again. And that's not even, I barely have it on because I'm afraid to turn it on full blast. Cute little cake. Some more yarn winding action. Let's see if we can turn it up all the way. I'm turning it up all the way. Dang, that thing goes fast. I don't know if you can see I'm holding the yarn so that if there's a knot, I can stop it. Yeehaw! All right. Okay. I got a little scared because I thought there was a knot coming, but I think it was this that I felt. All right. Let me make sure this is straightened out so there's no more knots. Let's finish her up. All right. It's done. It looks really huge on camera, but it does not look that huge in person. All right. I think it's supposed to. All right. All right. Let's try and get it off here and see what it looks like. I can't figure out. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a lift off. Put that in the middle. Kind of squishes together in the middle. Ooh, it's a nice little tight cake. Look at that. Oh, and then I drop it. Put this over here with the greens. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to take this. I've seen where people take and roll these up. I guess I'll do it this way. So if they need to see what color it is, they can just pull it out and look. Actually, it would be smarter to do it Alright, so I folded it like this, and then I'm going to roll it from this side. I folded it so the color is up at the top. I don't know if you can see that. So that way I don't have to unroll anything. I can just, it's right there. Alright. All right, and it's in there. All right, and that's what she's looking like.
It's Tuesday, January 6th. I got my pink turtles done yesterday. These are just the plain pink ones. I have two of these with embroidered eyes. And then I ended up doing three little strawberry turtles. Two of them have embroidered eyes. And then one of them has the safety eyes. I did not get to embroider these yesterday, but I'll get there. I think that gives me 10 turtles. 5 of the green and brown and 5 of the pink slash strawberry. I didn't make all of them strawberry just because not everyone is fond of strawberry. My pink ones, my plain pink ones, sound really good too. Let's see. For today, I don't really have a game plan. I need to do better with planning. Help. I think I'm going to work on axolotl today because I want to make sure that I have those done. What did I say I needed to do this week? Turtles? Well, not necessarily this week, but before the next market. Turtles, axolotl, bobblebees. What else? I really want to work on caterpillars too. I'm sitting here telling y'all, but I'm not making a list. I need to make a list. Let me make a list. All right, so we've got the turtles are done. Well, besides the embroidery for the brown and green turtles. All right, so axolotl, bobblebees, and sitting bees. All those sold too. Oops. Y'all. So I've been cutting off of this paper for bookmark for my Bible. Y'all. I didn't even realize it when I started writing. Whatever. Alright, bobblebees, sitting bees, axolotl, what else? There's something else outside. Oh, loaf cats for sure. And I want to make mini caterpillars. There was something else. My ducks are low, but I'm not gonna work. Maybe. I don't know. I'll put a question mark next to it. Alright. So I have at least somewhat of a list made so I know what else I can work on this week. Today I think I'm going to focus on some axolotl. I'm probably not gonna get all the ones done that I want to get done because I'm trying to have like a lot. I'm gonna start on them today. I will check back in with y'all and let you know how it's going.
Hey y'all, it's Tuesday, January 13th. I think the last time I recorded was probably Tuesday or Wednesday last week. I was working on axolotl. They kind of kicked my butt last week. I'm not even done with them. I barely have any done. Now, the last time I did these, I was knocking them out, a few a day. Um, for some reason, I just was having a really hard time. The first one I did, I'm not even done with the gills on the side of the head. But the first one I did, I got down, and for some reason, it's like single crochets and then your row with your bobbles and then another row of single crochet. For some reason, I thought I was on the second row of single crochet and I completely missed the feet. So when I got down to here, I was like, oh crap, I didn't do the feet. And I had to frog it back like 2 or 3 rows to then put the feet in and then finish. Then when I got to the second one that I did, I remembered to put the row with the feet, but I forgot to attach the tail. So I had to frog 2 rounds back to get the to attach the tail. Yeah. So now I am 2 for 2 that I had to frog, and I rarely ever have to frog. Rarely. And to do it twice in a row and to go more than just 1 round, my brain was fried last week. I have a lot going on. So then I got to number 3. No, I did not forget to put the eyes on. I'm going to embroider the eyes on this one, but I did the same thing with the tail. I forgot to attach the tail, so I had to go back 2 rounds to attach the tail. This is the one I'm on now. I think I did the same thing on this one. I have to go back 2 rounds. Let me see. I attached the tail on round 12. No, I guess I didn't. I'm on 12. It's time to put the tail on. I think I just gotta go back a couple stitches, and then put the tail on. And then this is all I have left, but I have another tail. So shall we play some yarn chicken and find out if I can get a whole nother body out of what I've got left? Or because I still have to finish this one, but uh, it's a couple rounds. I don't think I'm gonna get another body out of this. So lesson learned. This was a brand new skein of yarn. I can only get 4 axolotl out of full skein. There's that needs to be finished, and I have to put the gills on all of them, of course, in this color. Um, but then I got tired of the axolotl defeating me. Um, so I made a love cat. I still have to embroider the face, but yeah. And you can't even tell this is the spotted one. I did the this is Bernat baby blanket. Even though it feels like Bernat blanket, it is not soft in the least bit. Um, I'm looking for what the little sandcastles. So I did little sandcastles, and then the ears, the spot. I don't know if you can tell the spotted cat. Like this part is brown, this ear is brown, and then there's like a spot on the butt, and the tail is like brown. Um, that is Parfait Plush Toffee. I like that I can mix the Bernat Baby Blanket and the Parfait Plush now for more colors and more options. But now I'm kind of on a low cat kick, so I don't know. I want to finish my axolotl and get them out of the way, but I want to make another low cat because for some reason, like these still sell really well. Everyone is drawn to these things. They think they're so cute. And I sell these things for like 23 bucks. People buy them, no problem. So, and it's funny because when I first started making them, I think I very rarely sold any. But now every time I have a few, they always sell out. I've got other stuff going on today. I've got to take my dogs to the vet. We got to get their shots and stuff updated because we're going to have to move here soon. And so we've been trying to find a place to go that takes the dogs because it's not very easy to find a place. We have an apartment building in mind, but I feel like it's been impossible. So now I'm going to see what I can get done. I might just finish the axolotl for today. Um, because I have to start school with my son in about 45 minutes. I'm gonna try and get some stuff done with him because then I have to take the dogs to the vet and then go get my husband from work. And then after he comes home from work, then I go to work. So jam-packed day today. So I think I'm gonna work on finishing these axolotl and get that stuff out of the way. So then when I want to make another love cat, actually I already started making one, but I flip flopped it. So it'll be the same colors as these, except for the main color is this brown, and then the spots are the mixed color. So we'll see how that turns out. But anyway, let me get my show going and get these axolotl knocked out. And then we'll go from there. Maybe when my son's doing some schoolwork, I'll try and finish up this other loaf cat too. So I will check back in with y'all later. I'm gonna try and do more check-ins throughout the day instead of just in the morning. Um, I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll see if I can do a little. It makes it hard because my office is in our bedroom, so that when my husband is home, he's in here, and it just makes it hard to record. So I think I'm just going to start recording regardless of the noise. Sorry, because that's such is life, right? So anyway, let me get these axolotl knocked out, and I'll come back and show you once I got them done.